What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And here's something I never expected to happen. California willing to work with the president on emissions? I got to crack one for that. Unbelievable. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I got to talk about it. People thought like, oh, EPA is not going to fire people. EPA is not going to do this that we've talked about in other videos. Oh, this is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It's impossible. It's not going to happen, TK. And then it does. And then they're in the comments like, yeah, dude's right again. Dude's right again. So Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, has recently had conversations with the Trump administration. Specifically, and I think Gavin is trying to get at the head of the curve because he knows that there's senators that are already putting forward ideas for legislation on getting rid of CAFE standards and CARB, allowing California to have the waiver to be able to create their own emission standards, and that the Trump administration is big on federal supremacy, that the Fed should have authority over these matters, which they do in basically every other state, and it's constitutional decided law. Now, what really opens the door here is the Chevron doctrine being flipped at the Supreme Court, and legislators now being in office in the House, the Senate, and the White House that are looking at what can we do to really supercharge the economy? What can we do to really save money in Americans' pockets? And I can tell you right now, as somebody that lives on the West Coast where we have to get our gasoline from California, buying gasoline in Nevada sucks balls. It's not as bad as when I go to Huntington Beach and I got to buy gasoline in California, but it's damn close. Like in some cases, it can actually be cheaper to get gas now in California than it is here in Nevada. And I know you're gonna say, well, TK, there's some stations that are like $3.20. Listen, I'm not going to Costco and I'm not putting water in my gas tank, all right? Or diesel for that matter, depending on what it is that I'm driving. I'm not doing it, all right? If I have my truck, either one of the trucks, or my BMW, or whatever, I'm just not doing it. I'm not putting crap gas in my vehicle. Sorry, the 30 cents or 20 cents I save is not worth me replacing a fuel pump, a fuel system, or an engine. Just saying. That said, it's just getting rid of some of those regulations and fuel mixtures and all this other crap that California does could literally supercharge the economy here on the West Coast, which would also affect the entire country. If you instantly took $1.50, right, off the price of fuel in California, people out there would have so much more money in their pockets. It's so much more expensive to live there between everything you pay in property tax. It is literally I'm going to be honest with you. I love Vegas. I love the city. It's just summer sucks. It's 125 degrees. Your balls are instantly sticking to your legs. As soon as you walk outside, it's like living in Florida and you walk outside and you're soaking wet with humidity, right? Just the polar opposite in Vegas. Here's the problem. Huntington Beach is great. The weather there is literally awesome year round, all right? I'm talking about Orange County, California, right? But for what I would pay for property tax out there would literally fund my second channel, TK's Garage 2, and probably 5 projects a year in just property tax out there. Not to mention you can't get certain types of homeowners insurance out there and all kinds of other crap that's for a whole nother story. Which, by the way, if you're into that or you live in California and you follow those issues, go check out my dude OC Motivator's channel. I'm gonna tag him in the description. He's in Orange County all the time, lives there, hence OC Motivator. And go check out my dude Dan over at I Allegedly. I'm gonna tag both of them in the description down below. Dan does more financial news and stuff that's going on with the housing market in California and other things. Highly recommend that channel as well. But shocking to see that the governor of California is willing to get into negotiations or have conversations with the Trump administration because he doesn't want to get left out. He wants to be able to claim, because this is it. He's done as governor, right? He can't run again, right? So he wants to be able to claim or be able to be that candidate in 4 years that's going to run probably on the Democrat side. He wants to be able to claim that he brought common sense to California. That's why I think he's getting in on this emissions crap with the Trump administration and try to negotiate some sort of deal with the Trump administration, with them putting forward legislation that could pull California away from all of that fuel mixture crap, all of that emissions testing, all of that other superficial crazy crap, all that state ref crap because your car is too loud, all of that gone. So it will be interesting to see how that works, because the Trump administration is about to do that with guns in California, which the governor is like, we're not doing that. He does not have the choice. The minute that actually happens, and if you have a concealed carry permit and say, Texas, you can conceal carry, the minute that goes into effect, bang, that's a wrap. And it will literally, I really feel like it's going to be a major issue for California, because I think people in California are just tired of overpaying for everything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay tuned. I got some new stuff coming soon. We actually have a studio that we're moving into with monitors and all kinds of... It's about to get interesting over here. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.